The Maze Runner is a dystopian epic by James Dashner. It is about a young man named Thomas who ends up in a maze filled with other boys with him. He becomes a mystery to the others because he was the only one who could remember little bits of his memories before his life in the maze. Things become even more complicated when a girl comes through the tunnel. Her name is Teresa. This was a first, and to add on, this girl also had access to little bits of her memories. Things are revealed that they are all doing this for a trial led by the multinational company Wicked. In the world outside of the maze, the world's population has contracted a deadly disease which turns humans into zombie-like creatures. When Wicked's had left a recording at the edge of the maze, Thomas and his friends are met with a dose of reality when they find out the kids' bloods contain the cure to this disease. The book ends with the revelation that when out of the maze, the group is in due for another trial.
Maze Runner has many epic components, including the epic hero, the journey, supernatural beings, allies, and fates. For the epic hero, Thomas is represented as the epic hero as he leads a group of people, as we see in the movie, even from the beginning. For the journey, the story starts off by the epic hero, Thomas, being put in a gigantic maze with many teens his age. The journey is to get through the maze. They encounter many hardships, as the maze seems impossible to complete. When Thomas gets a time to try to complete the maze, he finally succeeds and gets through the maze. Supernatural beings. The Grievers represent this, as they affect the outcome of the story many times. They actually kill many of the Gladers, which are the people in the maze, and stop them from completing the maze. Allies. In the story, Thomas has many allies, including Minho, Newt, Albie, Teresa, and others. All of these people help Thomas in some way to get him through his journey, mentally and physically. For fate, they don't know this, but blood contains the cure to a widespread disease that has killed a lot of the world. Their fate was to get out of the maze and continue their trials. In The Maze Runner continues to the basis of an epic because it follows all of what a traditional epic would consist of. It includes many allies, a long journey, an epic hero, supernatural beings, and of course, fate. In all, Maze Runner entertains, informs you to the story, and even reinforces historic values of a traditional epic story. This question talks about how epic relates to our contemporary culture. The Maze Runner sees society as three: the cranks who have gone crazy due to the disease, the ones not affected, and the ones that can cure the disease. This goes deeper, as this is how society is today, as there's much judging in different ways we see people. This novel shows us that friends and family are the key to be human. Without support from his allies, Thomas would never have gotten past the maze and never had the truth revealed to him.